Hey everybody, welcome back to the Flight Crew. This is our second episode. And if you watched our first episode and you're here, we'd like to thank you because it didn't go exactly like we wanted it to. However, we feel like we are real people and y'all need to see the flaws as well. So, second episode. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. We're going to bring you some more beer reviews for our craft beer. So tell us, Anthony, what we got today.
Again, 3 beers. That's what we're always going to most likely do is 3, unless we're at a brewery and they've got a much larger selection. Then
right.
we'll do more. But when we're doing the at-home thing, we're just going to do 3.
Okay.
One thing I did want to mention is we're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to be doing some, like I said, going to the breweries. And if you're in the local area, we'd love to meet you and have a beer with us.
Right. We are a crew.
Right. Exactly. We're trying to expand the crew.
Right.
So the 3 we're doing today are the Prairie Artisan Ale Key Lime Pie. It's Krebs Brewing is actually the brewing company. I guess they bought out Prairie, and it's out of McAlestor, Oklahoma. It's a sour ale, and it's supposed to be a flavor with key lime and vanilla. It's a 5% ABV. The second one we're doing here is the Banana Bread, and it's a product of the United Kingdom. It's, I guess, from overseas.
From Britain.
Yeah, it's imported by the Killian's Brewing Company. And the website for that is eaglebrewery.co.uk. And like I said, it's a banana bread beer. It's 5.2% ABV. And then the last one we're going to do here is the Avery Brewing out of Boulder, Colorado. It's the one we got in particular is the Pomona. It's a barrel-aged tart ale with hints of pomegranate and blueberry. It's a 6.5% ABV. And we'll go through these again when we're going to crack them open.
Right.
But just giving you a little glimpse of what we're doing today in episode 2.
Right. So have you been to any of these breweries?
I have not.
Okay. All right. And that's important because this man gets around. He gets to every brewery that he can probably put his hands on. And so that is pretty cool because now we get to try new stuff, right?
That's right. I have had the one in the middle before, but the other 2 are new to me.
Okay. Sounds good because it's hard. How many beers on your little beer app? How many have you drank?
I've checked into over 900 unique beers, and that's in the last 2 years. So it's probably more than 1,000, but those are just the ones that either I forgot to check in or
right.
I couldn't find them on the app.
Right.
But I know that it is over 900
so
on
he's
the Untapped app.
He is a 4-figure dude. I'm probably much less than that. Again, this is something I'm just getting into, and if you're a beginner and you came to us trying to look for something to drink, then you're probably along the same lines of expertise that I am. So, again, leave us a comment and tell us how many beers have you had. Do you have an app that keeps track of your beer? Leave us a comment and tell us how many beers that you've had, because I'm sure some of y'all have had a bunch, and I'd like to know just a big round number of how many beers that everybody's tried. So, all right, tell us about our first beer that we're drinking here. Which one are we doing?
I guess we'll start from this side and go this way.
Okay.
The first one's the Prairie Artisan Ale Key Lime Pie.
I love this can.
Yeah,
this is
neat.
Very trippy 70s type can, and you can tell they're if they're not a small brewery, they at least have cans like a small brewery because it has the label that's put on. It's almost like a sticker on the can. So. Key lime pie. I'm a fan of. You like limes?
I do.
Okay, all right. Because limes are kind of divisional, I guess. So let's open this up and see what it's about. Sour ale. I'm a sucker for sours. Most of y'all, if y'all tuned into the first episode, no.
Also, we're going to have the link to our Untapped app in the comments section for you, to where you can follow us on that. If you don't know what the Untapped app is, it, like he said, allows you to keep track of all the unique beers, and it has a rating system on there for your beers.
I cheated you. I'm going to give you some more. Okay?
That's all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Even Steven. I think I still got a little bit more than you, but it's okay. All right, so this is Prairie Artisan Ale. All right, we're going to check the smell check here.
It's got a good smell. It smells like
a
sour.
You can definitely smell the lime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Not much foam to it, not very foamy beer, but
Looks like it's probably unfiltered.
yeah, it's got a little cloud to it. So, what does that mean? the unfiltered. Explain unfiltered to me.
Well, it just means that, like your beers, of course, Anheuser-Busch and things of that nature
Right.
have $1 million filtration systems. A lot of these smaller brewing, of course, they have filtration systems to get out the sediment and things like that,
Right.
and the hops and all that sort of thing that's brewed in the beer. But they just don't have the micro right to where it's going to get your
Right.
beer crystal clear.
Okay.
And that's a good thing. You lose a lot of the flavor in my opinion with that. And
So-
I like an unfiltered beer.
I've had beers where it has a little bit of stuff on the bottom. You almost want to shake it up, but
Yeah.
and it'll happen like what happened to us the last episode. It'll explode all over. So let's take a sip and let's see what we think.
Ooh, it's definitely tart, but it's good.
Ooh.
I like that. Definitely get the lime and the vanilla, like the can says.
Right.
It-
Exactly as advertised.
yes, it is.
If
And
you
it's
see
good.
this can and you read anything on it and you don't like it, this is not for you.
Yeah.
But
It's-
yeah,
this is one of the sours that I really enjoy.
right.
Yeah, I would
Doesn't
definitely
even-
order this again.
Doesn't even really taste like beer.
No.
It tastes like almost like a mixed drink.
Yeah, you definitely get the vanilla
Man,
on
that's
the back
good.
end of it. It is good.
That is really good. This is yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more of that.
Yeah.
This is. Go ahead.
It's more on the sour side. So if
Right.
you're just getting into sours, it's gonna be tart.
Yeah.
But key limes are tart. That's that's what they.
It's the sourness of like a Sour Patch Kid. I guess that
Yeah.
would be probably the sour level. But yeah, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And we saw this when we were at Total Wine.
Yeah.
Right.
These beers came from Total Wine as
Right.
well.
Right. The last beers came from Total Wine as well. And I saw this, the can, of course, a lot of times can art can do a whole lot for a brewery because it's just like books on a shelf. We don't want to judge a book by a cover, but however, I bought some really awful beers with some really pretty cans.
Yeah.
I think we've all read some pretty awful books with some pretty good covers on them, but
Yeah.
this is really, really good. I could take a couple of cans of that.
Speaking of can art, on the next episode, we've got that really funny can that I picked out.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something to look forward to on the next
Right.
episode for sure.
We have got a
The
really
can
funny
is,
can.
is amazing.
It's almost like I've never seen anything like it. You'll just have to tune in to the
Yes,
next one because I can't
definitely.
freaking explain it. But it's definitely something that if that would have been just a regular can, probably wouldn't have picked it up.
Right.
So yeah, if you're a small brewery and you're watching us, we are consumers, okay? And can art means something,
Yeah, it definitely
plain and
does.
simple.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like to, I'm not one of those people, but a lot of people like to display their cans, on shelves or whatever, in their man cave or whatever. And having a pretty can, like most times in life, will help you out. All right, let me finish this and we'll go on to the next one.
Yeah.
This is too good to leave in the cup here. Well, how many stars?
I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a 5-star beer for me. I'm a sour guy.
Yeah.
And this is one of the sours that if I see this again, I'm gonna buy a 6-pack of it.
Yeah. And when we were out downtown and got the Prairie, they had the rainbow sherbet.
Oh, that was good too.
And the other
Yeah.
one that you had, I don't remember what
Right.
flavor it was, but
Yeah.
they were both really
Yeah,
good. And
I would
they're
say-
from Prairie as well.
It really, honestly, if you can find a Prairie in the shop that you're at or whatever, take a chance because we've had 3 of them,
Yeah, they're 3 for 3.
3 for 3.
Yeah, definitely.
And we don't try to pull favorites here. And I don't know anybody that works at Prairie. Never been to the brewery.
Nope.
They can be jerks. I don't know, but they make some good beer. So
Yeah.
definitely,
I'm a fan.
yeah, I would definitely buy again. And not only would I buy 1 can, I would buy 6 of them. At least. And so definitely, if you work at Prairie, good job.
I agree.
All right. Okay, so then there were 2, right? So our next beer is from Eagle Brewery. This is out of the UK. So this is a metric beer, right? So we got our imperial beers, metric beer, and this is a banana bread beer. And this is one that I picked out when we were at Soda One because I like banana bread. Who doesn't like banana? If you don't like banana bread, this is probably not for you. I'm gonna go ahead and pass this off to Anthony to open up and pour. And so this is a 5.2. And it's eaglebrewing.com .co.uk. So this beer comes from overseas. So a lot of times with overseas beers, if they're especially overseas craft beers, you get them and they're a little old. But we'll see with this one. You can kind of tell sometimes, especially I'm a big drinker of some Russian beers, and a lot of times you get them, they're almost out of date. But hopefully they sell enough of these to where they keep the stock rotated properly. Okay, so let's give it a whiff. Yeah, I like the color. It's almost a amber, darker amber color. So
it smells super sweet like bananas.
Ooh, yeah, it smells just like banana. Like if you were cooking banana bread at your house, and that's exactly what it smells like.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I am too. Real strong banana flavor.
Right.
It's good.
Yeah. It's almost like the banana flavored runts. You know, like the banana flavored runts.
That is a perfect.
Right.
It's not super sweet like a runt candy.
No.
But the banana flavoring itself is just like that.
It's
runt
still there.
flavor. Yeah.
Like even just after the sip, I could just. It's still there. So, very good. Probably like a dessert beer.
Yeah.
You know how they have dessert wines that you drink with your cake or whatever. Yeah, I could see having a piece of chocolate cake with this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's good. Again, the ABV on this one's 5.2%.
It's about average.
Yeah.
5 to 6 is about average.
It's easy drinking.
It's a little sharp at the beginning. And then but like for a split second, it just mellows out. It falls all over your tongue and it just mellows out. So, I like it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it.
It's not something I could like drink a lot of. I guess it's a little heavy.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like I can't eat a whole loaf of banana bread either. So
yeah,
but yeah, pretty good.
It's not bad.
And it smells good.
It does. It smells like it tastes.
Ooh. It's got it's a little bitter, just enough to give like that kind of, you got that savory kind of flavor to banana bread because it's still a bread, right? And yeah, they nailed it. If I was going to make a banana bread beer, I would hope that it would taste exactly like this.
Yeah.
So how many stars are you giving it, Anthony?
I'm gonna go 4 on this one.
That's what I was thinking, about 3.5 or 4. Just because I don't think it has a whole lot of drinkability. I don't think you just sit there and like mow the grass and you're hot and you want something to drink. This is not the beer that I would grab. However,
yeah, it's a little heavy for that.
Right. However, if I was trying to relax at the end of the night, had a nice TV show on or something like that, this would be a nice after dinner beer, kind of like a dessert beer. So, yeah, would you have it again?
I would have it again.
Right.
I don't know that, like I said, I don't know that I would drink several of them, but I would definitely try it again.
I would buy them one at a time.
Yeah.
So, and this would probably taste a whole lot better out of a tap. It's got that kind of bottle beer.
Yeah, that's probably because of the importation.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're not. I don't know if they have this on tap or not, but
I've never seen it on tap anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I've ever had it, or ever seen it, it's been in a bottle like that.
And caught my eye. Nice brown bottle. It is a pop top, so no twists, which most craft beers are. So, gotta have a can opener, and So yeah, banana bread beer.
Yeah.
It's doesn't really sound like a good idea, but it works.
All right, guys. Our third and final beer for this episode is from Avery Brewing, Boulder, Colorado. The particular beer we have is Pomona, and it's a barrel-aged tart ale. It's supposed to have hints of pomegranate and blueberry. 6.5% ABV, and their website is averybrewing.com.
Pretty can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
It's
a girl with, is that hops in her hair or what all kind
it
of?
looks like hops and blueberries.
Oh, no, that's a pomegranate.
Oh, pomegranate. Is that a blueberry?
It is.
Yeah,
Her
okay.
hair is pomegranate and blueberry.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Very nice. Oh, look at the color on that one.
Yeah.
That's the bad part about cans. You can't tell what the color of the beer is. Very foamy. Or maybe I'm just a bad pour. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try harder on your glass. How about that?
All right.
No, it's just foamy. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Long time ago, I used to be a bartender. That was a long time ago.
I'm not sure what to expect with this, with the barrel aged stuff. You just never know what you're going to get. Sometimes they're overpowering. Sometimes they're right on point. I don't know that I've ever had one that's pomegranate and blueberry
I
in
mean,
a tart ale. So
the idea is good.
yeah,
I mean, I would think that would be. It sounds good. Let's see what we got. Ooh.
it definitely smells like it's going to be tart.
Right.
And I kind of get a citrusy smell out of it,
Yeah.
which is
I was not expecting that.
yeah, me either.
You know, but
Give it a try.
yeah, let's see what happens.
It's not bad. It's got you definitely get the tartness of it. I don't get much barrel aged because, like I said, some of these are just so overpowering. I don't get the overpowerness with this on the barrel aged, and I do get some blueberry and pomegranate. It's just a kind of a neutral flavor in my opinion. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, so
It's an ale trying to be a sour.
yeah,
That's to me what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
it's okay.
I'm gonna drink it.
It's not the best ale I've ever had. It's not the worst either. It's almost like
God, what does that taste like?
it's almost like they wanted to make a sour but didn't.
Man, it tastes like something and I can't figure it out.
There's at some point in it, when it's coming across my palate, I get almost like a soda flavor, like
Right.
like you're drinking a soft drink.
Right, like a. It tastes like a seltzer that's got a lot of flavor in it. Does that make any sense? It still
Yeah.
has that bitter kind of seltzer flavor to it, like a New York seltzer or something like that. But it's got that really fruity aftertaste. Though.
Mhm.
I mean, the aftertaste is great.
Yeah.
It's just that attack is just I don't know.
It's pretty sharp, right on the first sip of it.
Whew.
I kind of like it. You knew I would.
We aren't the same person.
No.
I promise you that. As far as beer choices, we're probably a lot more far apart than these last two videos have shown.
Yeah.
But no, it's okay.
It kind of, in a way, granted I know you love Swamp Thing, but it kind of gives
It's
me
got
a little
the
bit of
aftertaste of Swamp
it does.
Thing. Yeah.
That aftertaste is right there where Swamp Thing, and that's what we like most about this beer is the aftertaste of it.
Right.
And that's right where Swamp Thing is all throughout with Swamp Thing. It's phenomenal.
Right.
And that's from Savannah River here in Augusta. But I mean, I really like this. It kind of overpowers you at first, but then I enjoy it. It's not his favorite, but
Definitely not a meal beer. Definitely not something that I can drink a whole lot of. It's really sudsy. Like I've got a burp. Like it's up there, man.
yeah.
I thought it was just a bad pour, but that's just the way this thing is.
Yeah, it is. It is very carbonated for sure.
But yeah, so. How many stars?
I'm gonna go 4 on this one also, which is probably significantly higher than what you think.
Yeah, I'm about a 2.
Yeah, I figured.
And you know what? It's something that I would, if I ordered a pint, I would drink it all. I would not order a second pint, if that makes any sense. I would, I don't know. I'm kind of neutral on it because I want to like it because it sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm not a fan.
I would have another one.
Okay.
I would order another one.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
check them out, averybrewing.com out of Boulder, Colorado. And the most important thing, do not drink and drive.
Right.
Drink responsibly. Like I said in the last episode, we are here in Mr. Bryant's house.
Right.
We're not going anywhere for several hours. We don't take that chance. It's not worth it.
Right.
To hurt yourself or anyone else.
Right.
So make sure you always drink responsibly.
That's why these glasses are so small and
Right.
they're split beers, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay, so that wraps up our second episode of the Flight Crew, and we are looking to add more to the Flight Crew. So we are going to expand to some events in our local community, and hopefully one day we'll be nationwide and visiting breweries and all that jazz. But right now, we got day jobs and families and all that stuff.
Right.
So, but if you're liking what you're seeing here, please give the video a like. Of course, as a YouTuber, that is gold. And if you want to hear more from Anthony and me, the Flight Crew, give us a subscribe. Okay, that helps us out a lot. And we'll see you next time on the Flight Crew.
Thanks.